welcome back. My name is Eric Lewis, and this vlog is about habit number 5. Seek first to understand, to then be understood. One way to put this, as Jean Covey put it in his book, putting yourself in another's shoes for someone to do the same. He quotes, "Before I can walk in other shoes, I must first remove mine." So we'll start with that. Um, Depending on the situation and how you handle it. Say you talk to a friend, and instead of trying to answer all their questions or come up with solutions for things they never asked, jump to conclusions. That's all negative ways to do this. First, you listen to them. Like hear them out instead of talking. And then you have to stand in the shoes. Say like, if this happened to me, what would I do? And if he would listen to me, what would I want them to do? Like someone that always answers the problems that they really don't know or are familiar with. And then practice mirroring. Like try to come to a conclusion of what they're talking about, so they know that you understand them. And then go on from there. Like answer questions. So examples, say with your parents, you want to hang out with friends or something, and they're busy at the moment, or there's many other situations. Say they have to work, um, they want me to stay home for a while, and say, oh, okay, I see where you're coming from, but then explain to them you know what they mean, and maybe then they'll do the same back. Vice versa. Piggybacking off of think win-win. Say you listen to them, they'll listen to you. That's a win-win. Instead of I'll listen to them, but they won't listen to me. That's a loss win. So a strategy would be like first coming up with the mindset. Just like think win-win. You have to be able to say, oh, this is what I want. This is what I'm gonna do, and this is how I'm gonna do it. So, you want to be understood. Another quote from Shankar-Vase is, "The deepest need of the heart is to be understood," which means like, you know, not questioned or answered or problematic, just understood. Like, oh, they know where I'm coming from. They can actually listen to my problems and actually be helpful towards myself. Um, Friends, it's a serious topic in school of like depression. You don't want to jump to conclusions like don't do that, it's not good for you. That gets nowhere really. You have to understand, okay, so they're stressed about school or something like that. It's like, so I see where you're coming from, your problems, I understand all this. So how we could solve this, together is, and base it off of what's wrong, like what they need help with, or you know, for like an example for me, seek first to understand, to then be understood. Say I want to hang out with friends that come to my house, or if my sister does, I have to understand like we both can't have them at the same time because it used to be chaotic. So one of us will have to like have reasoning to back up why each other does something. For example, like when I went to camp, my sister was gonna have a friend come over to our house. It worked out. Originally, we were gonna all be, at our house, but we planned through it. We understood that yeah, we can't have like her group of friends and my group of friends. And then we found another way, and we got to do something fun. We went camping. My group did, and my sisters, got to hang out and do things they like cooking. So to sum up, they must first understand someone and be reasonable about it, and then they'll understand you back. You know, Same treatment. So for a call to action, find a friend that may be having issues hear them out and practice the strategies, put yourself in their place, and then go from there.